Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I wanted to compare a real book with a Kindle Paperwhite and tell you why I prefer the e-reader versus the real book. So before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel and let's just get started. So we're gonna start off with the Kindle. So the reason why I like the e-reader more than a normal book is because this is really heavy and this is not heavy. So the weight is a lot better in the e-reader than a real book. The reason why I like the e-reader is because you can just lift it, have it open. Ooh, this looks good. A Shade of Vampire. So you can store a lot more books on an e-reader than you can with a real book. The problem with having real books is that every time you buy a book, you have to store it on either a bookshelf, and that can get kind of hectic and stressful, because after you're done reading all your books on your bookshelf, then what are you going to do? You either have to get rid of them, sell them, or throw them away. With an e-reader, you don't have to do that. Once you read a book on your e-reader, you can just remove it from your library and you can start a whole new book. And you can store way more books on an e-reader than you can on a bookshelf. So that's why I prefer an e-reader over a normal book. This is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. So this is book 6. And this book is thick, like thick. But I believe this, I remember getting this book at Sam's Club. Why is my lighting so weird? Let me adjust that. There we go. So this book has over, I want to say, what's the last page number? So this book has 652 pages. So that's a lot of pages to get through. And I don't feel like hauling this book with me everywhere I go because it's heavy, and I suffer from back problems, so this would screw up my back tremendously. With an e-reader, I can just throw this in my purse and I don't have to worry about lugging a 600-pound book. So I would prefer my e-reader. Another reason is when I'm in bed, this has a backlight, so when it's dark, I can just open this up and adjust the brightness as I wish, and I don't have to worry about having a reading lamp near my bed because this has a backlight. So I can just read my book and not have to worry about having a backlight put on. But with a normal book, you would have to either have a lamp on in order to read this book or any book, and it just gets kind of tiresome, I guess, because when you're in bed, you have to legitly hold the book open, and this can tire out your arms a lot. But with an e-reader, you don't have to worry about that. You can just hold it and not have to worry about page flipping. You can just flip the pages with your thumb. So, in my opinion, the e-reader wins. Moving on to the book. This book, when you're eating, you have to have one hand for turning the pages, and then the other hand has like all like goopy stuff all over it. And usually this hand is the one that's turning the pages, because I'm ambidextrous and I use both my hands for stuff. So it would be hard for me to eat with one hand and flip the pages with the other hand, because this hand would be all goopy and the pages would be all like gross and the book would be ruined, basically. But with an e-reader, I can just take my non-goopy hand and swipe and it's fine. So the final verdict is that the e-reader wins, in my opinion, because 1, it's easy to carry. 2, you can store a lot more books on it than you can with a real book. This book. And I don't have to lug around 60 books in my backpack and kill my back. So let me know what your opinions are on e-reader versus real book, because there's a lot of booktubers out here that prefer a real book than an e-reader. That's just your opinion. My opinion is my opinion. And if you get, like, if you spill water on a page, it gets all like warped and it's ruined, basically. And it kind of messes up the ink in the book. But if you spill anything on an e-reader, it's waterproof. Well, at least mine is waterproof. So I don't have to worry about that. So those are my thoughts on e-reader versus real book. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you guys are new. I will be doing a lot more comparison videos with real books and why I don't usually pick up a real book. And yeah, I haven't really been reading Harry Potter books just because, I mean, that's a lot to get through. That's like, yeah, I don't have time to read this much in a book anyway. And a lot of people like the smell of books. Like, they like to like smell the pages, which I find kind of weird, but whatever. That's your opinion. But yeah, I absolutely love my Kindle. I am so glad I made the purchase to get one, and I think the case is freaking adorable. Like, can we just take a minute? And it's sparkly too, so, which I love sparkle. I'm a very sparkly person, in general. And yeah, so those were my thoughts on why I like the e-reader better. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.